What's up, guys? Welcome to your Tuesday evening physics class. Welcome, everybody. Hope you had a great weekend and a great start to your week. Kicking it off with some Nikkei, and we will do Silver and Blood in the second half. New CD key just dropped earlier today. I made a community post about it, so make sure you grab that and redeem it if you haven't already. Let me make a Discord post really quick. So we're just gonna copy some links. Let's see, at everyone. I'm streaming. And let's see, gotta grab the Twitch one too. Can't leave Twitch people left out. Dude, that makes me think of these Valheim enemies that I've been fighting recently called Twitchers. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Alright. And let me drop this over here as well. And over here in a second. Alright, cool. Got chat up. Let me see. Who do we have in chat? Everybody who's already here before I made the Discord post is like the real ones, right? Alright, so we got John Smith, David Santana, Sophia Graham, Lone Syndicate, Mr. True. What's up? What's up? First, yeah, John Smith did get first. Congratulations, my guy. Hello, hello. Ayo, hello. What's on the docket today? Yeah, we got androids and vampires. Who else is really digging the new boot song? Dude, the new loading song is super good. It's really good. I like it a lot. It is basically Stellar Blade. Like it feels like music straight out of Stellar Blade. That's my take anyway. What's up? What's up? Question: does the CD key contain any pulls? No, I don't believe there were any gems in it. So yeah, I guess sorry to disappoint on that. Can we start with a moment of silence for Inherit? Should have done that last week, I guess. But yeah, that's sad. That's sad. What's up, Daniel? Welcome to the stream. Let's click some red dots. Ooh, let me get my cord out of the way here. Oh, hold up. Okay. Thought I got a phone call, but never mind. All right, to the shop. What do we have in the shop today? We have some free gems, only for the daily pull though. No weekly this time. Got some free credits. Credits are needed because after building like a ton of equipment for these new units, I am short on credits. I actually had to wait to level up like a day ago because I just didn't have the credits to do it. I could have opened more boxes, but I was like, I'm not going to do that just for credits. I'll just have to be patient. Yeah, we'll take the fire ones too. Apparently I'm low on that from something. I don't know like what I would be low on from fire things. I'm tempted. I feel like I might grab a Liberalio, although I've waited. I should just wait until Solar Raid. I should wait until Solar Raid. But I'm really tempted to grab a Liberalio. I don't know. I don't know if I should or not. Waiting on the bones to come in from our co-op rewards that we did on last stream. We got a decent rank, so we should be getting quite a few. Anybody who was able to join in on that, too. Loved how the end of part 1 for the event. Okay. Dude, Snow White was so epic in that story. And it was, as a big Snow White fan, I was really happy to see her like get a lot of screen time. I'm really excited to see what comes next. I'm pretty sure that like we're getting treasures for them. We have to be getting treasures for Pioneer, right? Like the ending pretty much says that. a Snow White treasure is going to be insane. And look at that. We just hit 580. Jack says, I pulled Maiden and Rupee on daily free pull for Liberalio. I mean, dude, you pulled Rupee and... Oh, God, I almost knocked over my glass of water. I mean, dude, that you got SSRs. I've gotten literal nothing on my free daily pulls so far, so you're ahead of the game. Getting anything on that, I think, is a W. What's up, Dr. Eagles? Welcome to the stream. Got your first copy of Isabel after 2.5 years? Dude, that's crazy. Well, congrats. Alright, we're going to get a CP spike here from all of these upgrades. Every 20 levels you can do the console upgrades. And then we get an even bigger CP spike at 281. Getting buff. Now you're tempted to get her skin, even though you're pretty sure she's not really usable in the meta anymore. Are we talking about Isabel? I mean, Isabel was never great. She had a really brief window of time where she was good against Gravedigger on a shotgun team for like a few months. No other content. Well, okay, technically there was like a weird brew with Vesti. It was always kind of niche, but it was good. Anyway, that was a long, long time ago. Since then, since we got Arcana, she's actually legit strong. Still probably, you know, like not the best thing you can be doing. But it is legit. She can do a lot of damage with Arcana. Let's see. What thinkest thou that a bond first takes root? Maybe it starts in the heart. Maybe it starts with a chance encounter. We'll go with that. Thy words stray not far from truth. I chance encounter maybe fall, yet doth not their continuous arise from a bond of the heart? Apparently I picked the wrong one. It was a bond of the heart. Alright. It felt a little too cliche, so that's why I didn't go for it, but whatever. I recently finished Belorta, so don't have to advise her anymore, thank God. Sup, Dr. Eagles? And Quincy. Dr. Eagles accompanied by Quincy. Oh, I got way behind on chat. Let's see. Treasures or full new units? I mean, it could be full new units. I think it's less likely, but that would be cool too. That would be cool too. I mean, I don't know. Like, it could be alts. It could be alts. I feel like alts would actually be less exciting. Just my personal take on that. We get a winter Snow White alt. I mean, there could be alts for like things like that, sure. But I think as far as the upgrades talked about in the story, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Isabel is relevant in electric raids now? Yeah. Yeah, Arcana buffs Isabel's damage like crazy. Dude, verily, I did choose incorrectly. Some bullshit. Pilgrim treasures are kind of ass, though. I mean, are they? Would they be bad? It's hard enough to get one copy of sometimes. Yeah, I mean, but I think, like, for any, like, long-time player, you're probably gonna have it. And any, like, newer player isn't even gonna be able to get treasures for, like, non-pilgrim units. Also because she regained her memories, meaning she's changed. So we think that that's like a totally new unit. Maybe. She did regain some memories. I don't know. Alts would be cool. But I feel like... Okay, without just saying it, everybody should have done this by now, okay? So, brief spoilers for the anniversary event, okay? Mute me for the next minute or whatever if you haven't done this already, but I can't imagine that nobody's done this, okay? All right, we're ready? We're going to talk about it. Okay, so For all the members of Inherent that like literally died, except for Noah, I guess like Noah still has her brain in a jar. Either they're just gone or we get like totally new versions of them, obviously, right? Because they get like totally new bodies. For Pioneer, I feel like they're mostly intact, like they've all been damaged, but like their bodies are still there. So that's why I feel like a treasure is totally possible, you know? Like they're not going to get like a completely new body. That said, it's not like everybody who's gotten an alt needed to be like completely rebuilt. You know, if we look at like Absolute and whatever, like they just got new body upgrades. So it could go either way. Honestly, alts probably are more likely, realistically speaking. But I feel like treasures actually make more sense to me. Anyway, that's the end of spoilers, end of spoilers, end of spoilers. All right. I don't know. Keep your head held high. And your crop top even higher, Clay. All right. Chime. We wonder if they'll show anything for the end of hard mode. Oh, for sure we'll get something at the end of hard mode, right? My prediction at the end of hard mode is going to be something with Liberolio, though. But who knows? Who knows? It could be like Snow White getting like her new gun or whatever, since she's already trying to get out of the hospital. There's way too much money to be made for them on Pioneer alts. I mean, sure. Like I said, it's probably actually more likely to be alts. Sup, Warlock Warlord? Welcome to the stream. You kind of want Papillon to take up the fight for Isabel and Haran, getting her own upgrades since she's proved her worth. I mean, dude, if we don't get Papillon for like the like New Year's unit or something like that, like really soon, I'm gonna be upset. Like, I feel like she should definitely be a new unit. All right, let's go back to the lobby. Like, we've been waiting for Papillon for so long, and it really feels like now is the right time. Like, if we don't get her for New Year's or really soon after, like, a win. Like, when are we going to get her? The only pilgrim you don't have is Drunk Scarlet after 2.5 years. Dang. Is she on your wish list? Not that that means a whole lot, but like the wish list should at least help with that. Good news is Drunk Scarlet is like not really relevant at this point. But still, I understand why you would want her. Sudden asks, Professor Sparks, which thing is better to prioritize when saving, Christmas or New Year's? I mean, I can't answer that because we don't know what the units are. But historically speaking, the New Year's unit is going to be more powerful than the Winter unit. But who knows? Like, Winter Ludmilla has been super good and a staple for a long time, and like she was a Winter unit. But you know, like Black Shadow Scarlet was a New Year's unit. There's been some really good New Year's units. Let's go to the event. Oh, dude, if they make Papillon a bad unit, that would be really unfortunate. That would be really, really unfortunate. That'd be so lame. The community would riot. Do I have a secret stash of manuals and upgrade kits for collections? How do you manage to max each of them out? I don't have a secret stash, and collectible items are one of the most tedious things to upgrade. That's like the resource, the upgrade resource that you'll run out of the fastest for sure. That's everybody. I mean, there, you know, you get them from doing the raids, occasionally from your outpost missions, and you can get them from the solo raid museum. That's kind of just what you got to do, and you'll save up and be able to do them eventually. The thing is, really, you just got to be like really careful with who you choose to upgrade a treasure on or a collectible. Like really prioritize, like, okay, am I actually going to use this treasure unit, or am I just upgrading Frima because reasons, you know? Or like, should I put a treasure on leader? Leader's really good, but does she need a treasure? No, I should prioritize my primary DPS, you know? So it just, like, you gotta, like, be wise about who you upgrade. Red Hood is your only missing pilgrim? Well, hey, you can, you know, get one right now. She's on the rerun banner. She's a raid up. Yeah, Xmas is seasonal. It's true. They only get like a rerun once a year or something, whereas New Year's will be added to the main pool. That is true. So you could prioritize winter units. I mean, honestly, like, I just feel like you gotta wait and see what the units are. Just wait and see what the units are. There isn't really a good answer that anybody can give you at this point. The community always riots? Dude, it's kind of true. Gacha gamers are easy to upset. Are you doing a bit of hard mode today? You're struggling with the volleyballs in chapter 36. Yeah, we can do a little bit of hard mode today. But yeah, I'm already on chapter 38. I think the thing about... I think you're talking about the balls that just like bounce around like super fast. I don't know like what's a good tip for those. Like, I don't know if there's really a specific strategy you can use against those. Other than just like get good at aiming. Like, I don't, you know, it kind of is what it is. Let's go to the mini game. Sophia says, I've been playing since March and have managed to pull all pilgrims aside from Noah and Rapunzel. Dang, congrats. A lot of people are going to be jealous of you. Noah you can actually get from the mileage shop. Alright, let's go. Speaking of shops, let's go to the event shop. Yeah, if you're trying to push hard mode in general without Black Shadow Scarlet, it's definitely an uphill battle. Yeah. Depends on exactly what you're fighting, of course. But a good bet is that if you're really trying to push hard mode, Black Shadow Scarlet, Crown, and Red Hood actually are probably like your three most important units. Alright, I think we're done here. Let's go back to the lobby. Surely New Year's is Anise. I mean, Anise makes a lot of sense, for sure. For sure. But it doesn't mean that, like, Papillon couldn't come at the same time, you know? They've been doing a lot more, like, double banners in multiple units, which isn't necessarily a good thing. Alright. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, please hit the like button on the stream. It would help me out a lot. I would really appreciate it. Just little things like that make a big difference for me. So if you could click it, I'd really appreciate it. Okay. What are we doing here? Why do I still have a... Oh, because of the pulls. You know what? Let's do it. A lot of times I save this towards the end. Let's just do our free pulls. Let's start on Red Hood. And I have 8 of the tickets left. I did a couple of one-offs, so that's why I don't have a full multi. So let's do the free daily. Then I'll use the rest of the tickets. And then we'll do it for Nayuta and Liberolio. Yeah, definitely save a pity for the New Year's. I would not go... I mean, it depends. Ideally, you want to have pity available for like 2 winter units and a New Year's unit. Potentially 2 New Year's unit, because we don't know if they'll like do something like that. So 800 gold tickets going into the holidays would be great. That's not realistic. Minimum, I would say, save 200 gold tickets for New Year's, okay? I would definitely not want to be in a situation where I did not have 200 gold tickets for New Year's. Is there a fill banner between Anise and Xmas? Maybe. I'm trying to think. Have they done that in the past? I'm not totally sure. Can Liberality replace SBS in pushing hard mode? I haven't tested her that much in that specific situation, Sophia. But I'm sure she would be good. However, actually replacing SBS in that specific scenario is tough, because one of the things that makes SBS so good in pushing hard mode stages specifically is not just that she's uber powerful, is that she just like hits the whole screen with every attack, right? So when you're having to take out like 10 different raptures at once and they're all killing you, SBS like doing AoEs all the time is a big help. But I'm sure Liberalio would be good. All right, let's see if we can get this Red Hood. Nope. Slow rolled for nothing. Okay. All right, let's do 8 single pulls. See if we can get a Red Hood. Between anniversary and Christmas always has one. Okay, all right. So yes, Jack says that there is a filler. I felt like there was one between that, but I wasn't 100% sure. Another whiff. All right, we got 7 more to go. 7 more to go. Welcome to everybody who's just joining the stream, by the way. Love to see you all on Twitch and YouTube. Gilbert says SBS gets gimped in high deficit worse than Red Hood, Alice and Rappy. I mean, I would say yes. Red Hood, if you play it right, is probably like the single best pusher for hard mode stages. For sure. And Rappy is generally going to be your burst 1 in hard mode stages as well. But sometimes you don't even burst with her because you just do the full burst with Red Hood to clear a stage in all 3 burst modes. All right, here we go. Change. No. And for some hard mode stages, Cinderella is really, really good too. Cinderella is very good in some hard mode situations as well. Getting a lot of blues, guys. Getting a lot of blues. 4 more. Nothing. Try another one. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I read Jack's comment wrong. Okay. He was saying that there's an event between Anniversary and Xmas. Yes, there's definitely always stuff between Anniversary and Xmas. But between the winter event and New Year's, maybe there is not a banner. It does make sense. There's not like really enough time if I had thought about that logically. Because, you know, typically they're going to run for 2 weeks. All right, this is our last pull for Red Hood. Last pull for Red Hood. Part 2 of Goddessfall broke many people. Oh, yeah. I mean, you're a cold-hearted bastard if it didn't. This thing is cold. Not giving me anything. Okay. Nayuta. Free daily. Dude, Nayuta hates me. What did I even expect? Of course I didn't get Nayuta from the free pull. All right. Liberalia. Honestly, like if I could get one copy of Liberalia here, that would be so amazing, because then I could use gold tickets on Nayuta guilt-free. Eagles says it was more depressing than you were expecting. Yeah. I think I'll do a whole like anniversary event recap and kind of my thoughts on it. But there is something about this event that makes me not depressed and actually like a little worried about the game. But well, I'll talk about that in the video. Liberalia, why are you hiding from me? All right, well, that was our polls. So much for the free ones. All right, to the Ark. Still didn't hit the same way as Overzone. Yeah, you know what? Overzone might... I don't know. It could be a case of like looking at the past with rose-colored glasses. But Overzone might be the best event ever in Nikkei, even to this day. All right, let's do some interception. And by do interception, I mean skip it. That's what we do nowadays. Skip, skip, skippity skip. All right, one custom module. Give me another. Nice. All right, we got 2 today. Not bad, not bad. Okay, sim room. What are we simulating? Not much that's relevant. Made my sim room team just like all my favorite units. Sophia asks for context for the event for newer players that haven't played old events in the recap video. Yeah, I suppose I could. Keep in mind, you can replay the old events with those like film strip things. You should definitely go back and play all the like previous anniversary events. But yeah, I mean, for sure, I will talk about context in the video. What am I doing here next? I guess we'll just knock out Arena. Old Tales was very good. Old Tales was very good. It's true. You played Overzone after Discord member suggested it, and you're glad you did? Yes. I would say, like, for story context, Overzone is really important. Everybody should prioritize playing that, because that really not only makes a lot of the like subsequent anniversary events make sense, it also makes some like main story events make sense. Like the whole thing of like Dorothy coming to the Ark and everything. Like it, you know, Overzone is definitely a very important piece of the storyline. This anniversary is pretty up there. Yeah, this anniversary is definitely up there. Yeah. Do we fight Trusty? I think we'd fight Trusty. Can we beat Trusty? We'd probably beat Trusty, right? Maybe? Do we? Let's try it. Yeah, they gave 5 film canisters for the event, so people can do it for sure. Dang, okay. We lost twice. Okay, so if I swap these, does that change anything? Do we have a better chance of winning this? I don't think we do. Maybe I need to put this team over here. I think we win this. Maybe? Ooh, do we win this? This is kind of 50-50. I don't know. And then... Alright, let's see how this goes. Do we get another update for surface content before the beta ends? I have no idea. I have no idea. I've honestly barely done surface content. I made it through the tutorial and played a little bit. There we go. We got our 2 wins. Your favorite Cinderella's event? Dude, Cinderella's event was super good. I mean, there's so many good Nikkei events, right? Like, there's been very few Nikkei events that have actually been disappointing. I am a big fan of Cinderella's event, too. It might be in my top 3. Sure, cheer. I don't know. I'm not gonna like look into what these people's teams are. Yeah. Came for the plot, stayed for the plot is pretty much what everybody says about Nikkei. Alright, so we just got Tribe Tower left, but what? Let's grab this. We're gonna roll some lines. Overload lines. That was a sentence. We're gonna re-roll some overload lines. And hopefully we can get something good. So I'm still trying to optimize Liberaglio. And since I used everything, it's been like re-roll once or twice each day. But I still have like a completely irrelevant overload line on one of her pieces of gear. So I'm trying to get at least something. Ideally, it would be charge speed, but I just want like something at least, right? And then I kind of want to start doing some more rerolls on Snow White as well. But I should be prioritizing Liberaglio at the moment. The SAS event will be the Stray Cat event. Dude, that was definitely one that hit you in the feels, for sure. You can get a lot of rocks on surface. Yeah, I know there are a lot of custom modules on the surface content. I'll do it eventually. I don't know. It's not even like I hate the mode. I don't know. It's a little fiddly, and I have like other things to do. You know what I mean? Like surface content is okay. It's kind of fun, to be honest, but it just hasn't been something that I've had time for or prioritized. Your Liberalio needs a lot of work. Dang. I mean, mine's honestly, like, good. Mine's definitely very good. I mean, I have 4 attack lines and 4 elemental lines. So, like, that's already, like, pretty amazing. But I have hit rate here in the middle. And I don't want that. So, we're going to lock this and re-roll 1 time. And we're hoping for charge speed. But if it's at least not, you know, hit rate or defense or blank, I'll take it. If you could only give Liberalio or Nayuta a doll, which would you pick? I would give it to Liberalio. Nayuta can hit like a truck, but ultimately, like, Liberalio is the DPS. Like, you're still going to get great value out of Nayuta, even if she's not, like, your carry. Whereas, like, the whole point of Liberalio is to do damage. So if you're only picking one right now, put the doll on Liberalio. Surface content feels like a chore. I mean, it is just, like, another thing to do. Your Liberalio needs to exist before it can be good? Yeah, well, that's fair. Probably gotta start by getting her in the first place. Okay. We got 1 shot, guys. 1 shot. Charge speed, charge speed, charge speed, charge speed. Let's go. Critical damage. Okay, well, I'll take the critical damage. That is infinitely better than hit rate, which does literal nothing. Okay, so I have a lot of crit damage on her. I got critical damage here, crit rate, critical damage, and crit rate. So probably my next step is to start re-rolling this, and on this first line, try and get some charge speed. Because I have no charge speed on her, which is unfortunate. Which I really can't complain, because again, I got attack and elemental damage on every single piece of gear. And crit rate and crit damage, I got like 2 of each. That's solid. Charge speed would be great, though. I would love to get a charge speed on here somewhere. My Nayuta is not nearly as good. So maybe before I try and get a lot of charge speed on Liberalio, I should reroll her more. I mean, she's decent, but has more opportunities to improve. So we got attack, crit damage, max ammo, crit rate, elemental, crit damage, elemental and attack, charge damage, crit rate, and elemental damage. So, I mean, we got some good stuff here. This is definitely, you know, nothing to complain about. But we could for sure get some more attack lines. Because I have, what, only 1 actual attack line? Oh, I have 2 attack lines. Okay. And then, what, 2 elemental lines? 3 elemental lines. Okay, she's better than I thought, actually. She's better than I thought. And we got some good crit stats in here and, like, 1 ammo stat. Pretty good, honestly. Pretty good. What's up, Vermouth? Welcome to the stream. Your Nayuta had way better luck on your rolls than Liberalio. Honestly, I had decent luck on both. This has been a far better event for overload lines for me than a lot of times. But yeah, Snow White, I do want to improve, but she can't be the priority right now, right? Not until after solo raid. Right, we got attack, crit damage, attack, ammo, attack, elemental damage, attack, charge speed, and crit damage. So we got 4 attack lines, and we got a lot of crit damage, but I only have 1 elemental damage line, which is something that could be improved a lot on her. But, I mean, back in the day when I was using her all the time, like, that was good enough. do I have anything else that I need to open here? No. Let's go to Tribe Tower. Mishel star rated. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. Yeah, Snow White's time will come again, for sure. Gotta get through this anniversary event, and then I can probably start using some custom modules on her. Although it might not go full like ham on her until after New Year's, to be honest. I'll probably re-roll her somewhat. Try and get something, but I won't spend a lot on her until after we get the New Year's unit. Oh, Mihara died. It's okay, we won anyway. Next stage. Mouse isn't sliding. Hold up. Like dust on my desk. There we go, that's better. That's the sound of Quincy's burst. New Year's could be snow alt cope. Could be. Probably not though. Probably not. That would be a big surprise. I feel like Anise is probably the front runner for that. Possibly Papillon. Anybody else is pretty unlikely. In theory, it could be a Pioneer alt or Pinocchio. I don't know. I'm really reaching. I'm trying to think of like other things that like would be surprising but possible. I don't know. What is the deficit? I have no idea. Probably not much in this tribe tower. I mean, this is just missileless tribe tower. I don't think I'm like really behind on it. Because I mean, you can only do the 3 stages, you know, per week or whatever, so it's hard to like really get ahead to the point where you'd have a high deficit. Dang, Warlock hates Papillon. I should ban him from chat. At one point, she was my most anticipated unit in NPC jail. I'm still a fan. Alright, to the Pilgrim Tribe Tower. Dang, this Red Hood skin looks so good. The Red Hood is still kind of like, the red dress is still kind of goated. But I'm kind of a big fan of this. It was cool that it got the little tie-in at the end of Goddess Fall too, right? It was like, oh hey, the gotcha skin is relevant. they put it in there. They added it to the story.
오랜만에 제대로 해보실까?
What do I like about Papillon? I mean, her design is wild. Like, her design is crazy. So I like the way she looks. But she's an interesting character, too. She's an interesting character. Oh, I just got like a random public safety alert on my phone. Hold up. Apparently it was just a test. Cool. Alright. It worked. Okay. But yeah, you know, I mean, there's a lot of characters that maybe you don't think are nice. Although I don't think, you know, Papillon had a lot of character development in this event, you know? So I don't really think she deserves a lot of hate. But yeah, you know, like, I'm a big fan of Dorothy. Like, Dorothy is basically a villain, but I'm still, she's a really interesting character, you know. Dr. Yules prefers the skin over the red dress. Gotcha skin. I feel like I'm starting to be converted. Like, this gotcha skin is pretty great. It's pretty great. Yeah, Jack, did you miss it? What? The game just... Dude, I'm telling you, the game is getting less stable. I streamed this game since day one for like more than 2.5 years, and it never crashed, whether it was on mobile or PC. But in the last, you know, month or 6 weeks or so, every now and then it will crash. Like, it's still not crazy. It's not like we're dealing with this constantly, but it happens, and it never used to happen before. But yeah, Jack, it's at the end of the story. It's at the end of Goddess Fall. Alright, where was I? In Tribe Tower. Probably have to do that stage over again. Oh, no, it counted as a clear. Okay, cool. At least we got the clear already. Did you do a little bit of the main Tribe Tower? You've also started experiencing some crashes? Yeah. Like, ever since, like, maybe like 2 updates ago, it's definitely been less stable. So it's a fairly brief scene, but it's Snow White when she's laying in the bed, and she's thinking about Lilywise and Red Hood. And that's where the skin makes an appearance. Yeah, honestly, Vermouth, it was a very well-made skin that, like, it totally stayed true to her character. Like, even though the dress isn't something that, like, Red Hood would normally wear, like, it leaned into that. And it was like, oh, yeah, she's wearing this and she kind of is, like, a little awkward in it and whatever, right? And this one is just like, hey, this is her as a normal girl. Like, this is how she grew up before Nikke. This is what she wanted to be, wanted to go back to, you know? So they're both really good. You can hear Eve clap? Dude, for real. Yes, Jack, yes, in those scenes.
다 잘 될 거라고 했지?
우리의 존재를 증명할 때가 왔어.
Sophia says the game crashes almost every time you play Arena. Dang, that sucks. Yeah, so it's doing it for both mobile and PC. There's been like reports of crashes from people. And the game used to be super stable. Like this is only, you know, a relatively recent thing. So hopefully they fix this. I mean, they did talk about needing to improve a variety of things in the extended developer interview. That was like, had little clips of it in the anniversary live stream, but they talked about it even more in a longer version. And so, you know, just a lot of like quality control kind of things and optimization of the app. And so I think that hopefully that gets improved. It will probably get improved soon. Oh my god, these things are moving around so fast. Loads are much faster. That's true. Loads are much faster. Audio blips on close recently for people? Okay, okay. Yeah, so a variety of issues for different people. Cook says improve the load time at the cost of crashing for you. Yeah, more problems. But we'll see. Like I said, the devs are aware. They spoke very honestly and fairly extensively about the need for better processes and kind of like improving how their teams work together and realizing that there are issues, whether it's solo raid bugs or load times, and I would assume like game crashes are also included in this. So I'm hopeful that this will be fixed, but we have to be patient. We have to wait for the enemies to spawn. Vic says, just joined in. How you liking the Red Hood gotcha physics? A+. And welcome to the stream, Vic. Let's see. What is the best gotcha skin in your opinion, and who do you really want a gotcha skin for? After Snow White, of course. Yeah. Who do I think is the best gotcha skin? Probably Modernia. I'm a huge fan of Modernia's makeover. She looks amazing. Yeah. I think, like, is there anybody else that's, like, close? I mean, if we're going by, like, collab units, Eve's skin suit. Can't deny that. Anything else that, like, really stands out to me for gotcha skins? Those are probably my two favorite. So yeah, if we're counting collab units, you know, probably Eve, and then otherwise it'd be Modernia. And then who would I want to have a gotcha skin for other than Snow White? That's a tough one. Let me look at the units. Let me look at the units.
이걸로 우린 좀 더 꿈에 다가갈 수 있어.
Who would I want a gotcha skin for? That's tough. So my whole philosophy on skins is like it should be an improvement on the unit, right? So if I really like the way a unit already looks, I'm like, well, what was the point of getting a skin for them? You know what I mean? So that's why it's kind of hard for me to pick one that I would really like. Like the safe thing, if we're just going by units that I like, it would be Nihilister. Like a gotcha skin for Nihilister would be super cool. But the thing is, I really like the way Nihilister looks already. So otherwise, I don't know, who would be cool to have a gotcha skin for? Man, I don't know, that's tough. That's tough. I guess I'm just gonna have to default to Nihilister. I'll default to Nihilister, I guess. Oh, another really good gotcha skin, other than the two that I already mentioned, is Dorothy's. Dorothy has one of the coolest, most well done gotcha skins, I think. Dorothy is tight? Yeah.
증명할 때가 왔어.
I think Grave deserves a gotcha skin. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. If Grave got a super cool one, I'd be down for that. And yeah, top 3 current got. Whoa, that was like a weird kind of visual bug. It was like a delayed explosion. You'd want a gotcha skin for Clay? Okay. Alright, is this a boss? I think this is a boss. This is a random Rapture boss. Okay, it's this crystal thing. Crystal armor. Do they ever rerun gotcha skins? Yes. And they've said that they will rerun more, but it's like a rare thing. So yeah, it is possible that you can get Modernias in the future. You want more free skins? I mean, sure, everybody wants more free skins. You need a skin for Crow? Dude, Lone Syndicate would definitely want a skin for Crow. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it'll happen. Alright, let's do a little bit of hard campaign.
인카운터.
Yeah, Bob, I wasn't stressing. There's Modernia gotcha skin. Hot take free is good, yeah. Who knew? This just in. Modernia is also good for pushing hard mode campaign, by the way. There have been some stages where I've been stuck, and then I was like, what if I burst with Modernia? Like, it's still kind of insane in some stages. Because there are some where... Oops, I'm not paying attention. Where you have to fight a lot of hit rate enemies. And Modernia's burst is kind of insane. If you have multiple enemies on the screen that take the 1 damage where you just have to hit them multiple times, Modernia's burst will get you out of that. Because then she can hit, like, you know, 5 different enemies at a super fast fire rate. Jaded says, I need SPS skin to rerun. It's a good one. It's a pretty one. I currently am not using it. Sometimes I switch off skins. But she does look really good. And let it be said that Nayuta's gotcha skin is super good too. Our current one. Very, very good. It's probably like number 4 for me, I want to say. I should just make a skin tier list. You know, honestly, people do ask about this a lot. Maybe I should make a skin tier list video. This has been a thing that's come up multiple times. Alright, guys. Question for chat. Okay, if I do a skin tier list... You know what? Let's... Okay, I'll make a poll. I might die because I'm autoing while I make this poll, but we'll see what happens. Alright, start poll. Alright, if I do a skin tier list... Should I make gotcha skins a separate category? Okay, so I'm going to start this poll. If I make a skin tier list, should I make gotcha skins a separate category? Or should they just all be on a level playing field? And if a normal skin is better than a gotcha skin, or I'm disappointed in a gotcha skin, or whatever, fine. It still just like goes in the same tier list, okay? So question. If I do a skin tier list, should I make gotcha skins a separate category? Yes or no? Yeah, I'm surprised someone didn't shout out the Naked King as well. But it's a controversial one. Some people say it sucks. Some people say it's the best in the game. Some people say it sucks. Dr. Yule says you love SBS skin. You're a big fan of Oriental outfits. Yeah. Dr. Yule is always collecting like Chinese dresses and kimonos. We still need a Mustang gotcha skin. Dude, a lot of people in chat are being excited for skin tier list. Jaded, Sophia, everybody's like, yeah, do a skin tier list. All right. I guess this is a video I have to make. You'd be interested to see if you find none of the gotcha skins better than gotcha skins. Okay. All one list. Okay. Great potential rage bait. Sure. Vermouth says extra burst animation makes them impossible to compare. I mean, in theory, right. There's things that are like inherently like better, like more features, better value to a gacha skin. But maybe they suck. Who knows? It looks like so far people are saying make it the same category. Make it the same category. I think there's an argument to make them separate, but it looks like most people want it to be in the same category. Couple people do say I should separate the gacha skins. Jack brings up an interesting point. If you're going to be breaking these into categories, there are 3 tiers of skins. Skins that are just skins and modifying no voice lines. Skins that modify voice lines but not burst, and then gacha skins. That might be getting a little too granular. Okay, so to be clear, if I make a tier list, it's my tier list, right? This is very subjective. So this is just like, do I think the design is cool? Like, is it a good look? You know, if it has a burst animation, is it cool? You know, like there's no like scientific way for me to do this and be like, well, this one gave 3 new voice lines where this one only gave 2, or there were no, you know, or like the framing of this burst animation wasn't quite as good. I wish it was zoomed out by 10% on each side. You know, like it's just gonna be like, hey, does this look cool? Does the character get a good new look? That's the criteria. That's how all tier lists are. They're based on your preference. I mean, ultimately, yes, that's true. However, when I do actual like power level tier lists, I try to be as objective about it as possible, and I take into a lot of consideration of like, you know, what's being used in high ranking, like, you know, leaderboard finishes for like raids and like quick clears on like hard mode, and like, you know, I try and look at like actual data, and definitely there's still some subjectivity to that, but like for a skin tier list, it's literally just like, yeah, I like that girl's dress. And that's it, you know. When has the internet ever gotten upset about a subjective opinion? Yeah, for real. It's never happened. Never happened. Just want to see chat PvP. You just became one of those guys who looks at the rank 1 in all categories in the server. I mean, that's definitely a good starting point, but I don't think that shows 100% of the story. You do have to factor in other things. You know, like, yeah. I won't get into that too much, but I have like multiple metrics and modes that I look at when I'm like making a tier list for actual like unit power level. And you have to understand that like things can become popular without necessarily being the best as well, because there's a lot of like bandwagoning, if that's like the right term for it. And a lot of times it is something that's very good, but not all the time. Oh, I'm not paying attention, we're dying. I think we might clear this anyway, maybe. If Crown goes down, then like we're royally screwed. Alright, kill the boss, kill the boss, kill the boss. Gotta destroy these things though. Oh, fuck. Oh, we're screwed. We're screwed. All right. Yeah.
아직 지키지 못했는데.
Which honestly, I haven't made an actual power level tier list in over a year, so maybe I should do that too. Maybe after New Year's, I can make a brand new like power level tier list.
토끼 씨랑 같이 가는 거 좋아요. 전투를 할 수 있다면 좋네.
Let's retry this. Seen voice actor tier list. I would definitely be the wrong person to do that because like I don't keep up with voice actors at all. But that's cool. Like there's definitely people that would be interested in that.
커버 부탁해. 더 빠르게 할 수 있을 거야.
Ooh. Almost got hit by that jumping guy.
모든 것을 배경해.
All right, we're doing a lot better this time. And we're done. There we go. Would a skin tier list be partly based on use? Morgan's skin is great, but like no one uses it. You could go that route. You could go that route. For me, whether I use the unit or not, I'd probably just still base on whether I like it or not. The best non-gotcha skin is New Year's Helm. It's pretty good. It's one of the old ones, and it's still one of the best. It's true. A lot of people are jealous of my Helm skin. I do know that.
알겠어.
I do not regret picking that up.
알겠어. 이동할게.
Alright, is this just a shortcut? Where does this take me? Yeah, I guess that's just a shortcut.
당신의 바람에 따라 움직이죠. 서두르죠. 돌아가서 해야 할 일이 있습니다.
알겠어. 이동할게.
서두르죠. 돌아가서
교전 개시. 우리의 존재를 증명할 때가 왔어. 미르드, 커버 부탁해.
함께 맞대응하니
I mean, I think that's totally valid, Vermouth. Like, you know, probably don't get a skin for a unit that you're never going to use, right? Because you'll, like, rarely see it. Also, I am a big fan of Siren's pass skin. Like, I have the gotcha skin, and I don't like her pass skin, like, enough to actually change it, but I do like it. It's pretty nice.
보셨나요? 당신의 왕님
You're excited to finally pick up that Emma Xmas skin soon? That was the... well, I guess it's the second skin I ever bought, actually. The first one was for Diesel, the very first mission pass that we ever got, her black dress. The second one was Emma's skin, and then I got Helm's skin. And then I don't think I bought any skins for a long time after that. Like, I don't know what the next one was that I bought, but like, there was quite a while where I just like didn't buy any skins, basically. Come on, this thing needs to die. There we go.
끝났군요. 이제 함께 쉬러 가시죠. 지혜가
Alright, any relics in here?
알겠어.
There's one up here.
급하게 가는 건 아름답지 않아. 천천히 갈게. 움직이지. 비슷하게 가는 건 아름답지 않아.
And then if we get stuck here at some point,
당신의 바람에 따라 움직이지.
then I can open a couple boxes and level up again. And that should give me a big CP boost and help. Puzzled them when they rerun Maxwell's Mask skin. Been waiting for that for ages. That's an early one. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we get a rerun of it soon, I guess. Because that was a super early one. Was that the second pass skin ever after Diesel? It might have been. Second or third?
가로막는 것이 있다면 모두 베길래. 함께 맞고 하는 세상 아름다운 남들의 피다로 모두 무릎 꿇으리라. 더 빠르게 할 수 있을 거야. 좋아, 계속하자. 제발 버티는 함께 맞고 하는 세상 아름다운 남들의 피다로 모두 무릎 꿇으리라. 미르드, 커버 부탁해. 미르드, 커버 부탁. 함께 맞고 하는 세상 아름다운 남들의 피다로
Died in midair as he jumped.
보셨나요?
You guys know that today is Pepero Day?
가져왔답니다.
It's kind of, you know, pure capitalist marketing BS, but it's still a cute idea. If you have a partner, 11/11 is when you're supposed to buy each other Pepero. And I was lucky enough to receive some today. Here, you guys can, I'll share some with you. Here you go, here you go. It's a good flavor. It like has crispy rice puffs on it, kind of like a crackle bar.
인카운터.
Rocky says, I thought it was Pocky Day. I do know it is officially Pepero Day.
아닙니다.
Pocky is basically the same thing, though. Oh god, we almost died right there.
더 빠르게 할 수 있을 거야. 함께 맞고 하는 전속 전진.
Gotta do an emergency burst with Helm, get some healing.
더 빠르게 할 수 있을 거야.
Holy shit. This one is this level has been a little scary. Oh my god. Oh no, no! Dude, I needed to burst like 1 second sooner. Dang, okay. What is pepper? It's basically Pocky. It's Korean Pockies. That's what that is. It's you know, this little like pretzel sticks dipped in chocolate or whatever. But it's the Korean brand of them. And Pocky is from Japan. Jack says it's Remembrance Day. It is also a national holiday in the US, yes. So for those US viewers, it is a real holiday. That is a thing, Jack, yes. Have we made a guess for winter characters yet? Who knows?
여기는
All right, let's try not bursting with Helm. Like, maybe that was a mistake. I felt like we were really weak, so maybe I don't burst with Helm. But I just like, a bunch of people are low health. You want a drill sergeant, Nikkei? Interesting. F my life. Rappy went down. See, I kind of needed the heal there. Wait, what's a brilliant way to subsidize one's gaming? What's happening? Oh, you asked, as a content creator, are you able to write off skin purchases as any expense for your taxes? Yeah, any gacha game purchases that I make is a tax write-off. Which is also why I basically don't make any money doing this. Because the little bit of ad revenue that I get, which is not a lot, just goes back into the game. You'd rather get a biker girl Papillon? That would probably be good. But heck, I just want normal Papillon. Like... Rabby went down. Bruh. She went down even faster than normal. Your guess for Winter Nikkei's would be Brid? Alright. I mean, we haven't gotten a Brid ult. It's possible. Alright, we're gonna get in that emergency burst with Helm. Dude, this is not looking good. Alright, we may have to just go with a different team. May have to go for a different team. After a recent summer event going spooky and winter going adventure RPG modes, you doubt we'll go back to normal Christmas. Yeah, I would say the most normal Christmas we got, well, I guess we had two. Like, the original one with Anne and Rupee was definitely very, like, traditional Christmas kind of thing. And then with Ludmilla and Mika, it was also, like, pretty, like, real, like, winter holidays, kind of. Is becoming a channel member the best way to support your content? In that case, you haven't been watching streamers for very long. Yes, definitely. Becoming a channel member is a huge help and the best way to directly support the channel. Yes. Thank you to all the channel members and subscribers on Twitch. Which is more helpful to support you, YouTube memberships or Twitch memberships? Either one, okay? I don't want to, like, put a divide or make another platform feel like it's less valuable. I appreciate doing either one. That said, YouTube as a whole has a better revenue split. So that's all I'll say about that. Wonder if we'll get an EH soon. EH. Wait, what are we talking about, Dr. Eagles? Togashi Jack says, the only reason you're saying Brid is that Diesel got a treasure and Brid is one of the cheesiest launch characters that has no love since. Yeah, I mean, or maybe we just get a Brid treasure, but I could see it. I could definitely see it. We could also, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a winter Belorta. Like, we might totally get a winter Belorta. I could see that happening. Also, Winter Brid is a solid guess. Maybe Novel? Another sort of like random one, but I could see happening. Who else? Leona, maybe? I don't know. That's kind of just random, but maybe Leona. I mean, we're really like just guessing out of nowhere here. But I don't know. Those are my like possible guesses that I'll throw in. Oh, okay. You're talking about EH. Okay, I know who you're talking about. I thought that was like an acronym for something. Yeah, hopefully we get EH soon. Sorry, I thought we were talking about like alternates for winter characters. But yes, I'm really looking forward to EH. I like her a lot. You want Neve? Yeah. Dude, Neve is probably the best SR we've ever gotten. Wait, do I need to take that back? What are the old SRs? Well, technically, Anne is probably the best SR in the game, maybe. And Neve, yeah, either one of these two, either Neve or Anne, are the best SR units. Anyway, I need to be like trying to make a team here. Okay, so wait, what was this stage even weak to? I forget what element it was weak to. Maybe I should use Alice, honestly. Maybe I should just put Alice in here. Or, wait, no, what am I saying? Maybe I should go Red Hood. Maybe we burst in this order. Hold up. I think we burst like this. And then I do a manual burst with Red Hood, maybe. Winter Cecil? I mean, we don't even have normal Cecil, but yeah, that would be good. Electric Week, yeah. Okay, thank you, thank you. You meant getting Neve as an SSR? Getting her an SSR would be pretty cool. I'd take an SSR Neve. Oh, we just died. Without having healing, maybe this is too tough. Maybe I need Helm in here. Okay, you know what? You know what? Here, hold on. I think I'll try this. Let's see. So I'm gonna go verse 1, 2, 3, and then okay. I'm gonna try this.
이렇게 좋은 삶이었다.
All right, let's go. Yes. All right, that strategy worked. That strategy worked. Sometimes you just got to do the like triple burst with Red Hood to get you through it. And that's why I say Red Hood is still like a top 10 character and one of the best for hard mode.
급하게 가는 건 아름답지 않아. 천천히 갈게. 알겠어. 우리의 적, 인류의 적. 쓰러뜨릴게.
Story-wise, you can't stand Ether. That's fair. All right, what time is it? I think it's probably about Silver and Blood time. I think it's about Silver and Blood time. Oh, the votes are shifting. Wow, so it's almost 50-50 now on whether or not the gacha skins should be in their own category versus the normal skins. That's surprising. Alright, was there anything that I have not done yet? I think I've done everything, right? Oh, I have a new thing for hard mode progression. Oh, Tribe Tower ranking, actually. Like, nobody is doing this crap. Nobody. Didn't Ether redeem herself in one of the side events? I mean, she has... I mean, you know, yeah. She's done a lot of shady things, too. Okay. Yeah, I think it's... I think it's Silver and Blood time, right? Yeah. Dude, getting that crit damage on her made her jump up a lot. So this used to be hit rate, right? And just by re-rolling that line, she went from being here, between Nayuta and Scarlet, to now being all the way up here. Dude, look at my Snow White. She is holding it down. Up here on the top row, she is only Limit Break 2, and then everybody above her is like Max Core, Core 6, Core 4. If I could finally get some more dupes on her, if I re-roll a couple lines, she could easily be like top 3 strongest Nikkei. All right. Silver and Blood. I can't remember if I played on mobile recently. So we'll see. Might get that Agaris jump scare, as we like to say. All right, cool. I actually... Oops, wrong one. There we go. I did not play on mobile. Sophia Graham donated $4.99 with the super chat. Thank you for supporting the channel. Appreciate the super chat. Let's see. What did you say? Funds for skin tier list. Also, thanks for letting me co-op with you the other day. Nice to get a higher score in co-op for once. Well, thank you for joining the co-op and for being a channel member, and I appreciate the super chat. Tier list video will be coming in. Ayo, we got another one. Coffee Seal donated $10 with the super chat. Had to do a quick one up there. Coffee Seal says, thanks for all the content. Well, thank you, Coffee Seal, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I like the username too, by the way. You guys are both awesome. That like came out of nowhere. Thank you. Always appreciate you guys. All right. So, Silver and Blood. Did I make the Discord post? I did. I'm pretty sure I made a Discord post. And, yo, notifications incoming. Dr. Yiggles is a member on YouTube. Dr. Yiggles has been a member for 23 months as a cultured student. Says, one more until 2 years. Also, I have to issue an official apology to everybody who has reached the 2-year mark at this point. I said I was working on a 2-year special badge. I still am. Sorry it's been so delayed. Maybe I can get it out there before Dr. Eagles gets to his 24 months. Hopefully we'll get there. But yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you for the support. All right. Let's click some notifications. Get rid of some things. Dude, that puppet has the most annoying voice acting. Yeah, and they even went so far as to change it, and it's still annoying. I feel like they just made Bella's voice worse, and the puppet is still just as annoying. I will take the Warrior's Crystal Ball. I need to level up more skills for Warriors. Basically, if there's a Warrior one or a Marksman one, I buy it. I try to stay away from the general ones because they're just, like, overpriced, and then I'm not really building other units that much, but Marksman and Warriors.
Please come again.
Lone Syndicate is a member on YouTube. Hey, we're celebrating another membership. One of those guys that is past the 24 months, the 2-year mark. 26 months as a cultured graduate, our highest tier of membership, says... okay, basically just spamming the members only emojis. We got a lot of Rapunzel and Vipers. Love to see it. Thank you, Lone Syndicate, for the long-term memberships. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Dang, 26 months. That also means that I've been making the 2-year people wait for 2 months for their badge. Oh boy. All right. I believe Lone Syndicate is a day oneer. Collect. Yeah, we'll do our extra sermon right now.
A fulfilling day indeed.
A fulfilling day indeed. I don't know why, I just love the way that voice line sounds. They deserve badges. They help the community as well. Yeah. Dude, I have such a good community. Very friendly. If anybody is not on my community Discord, by the way, you should join it. We got some good people on there. Let me put a link into chat. If anybody's not already on there, join the Discord. There is a special members only channel on the Discord, but the Discord in general is like open to everybody. Let me collect this. Vic says, hey Sparks, could you go over what you go over in Nikkei account reviews 9 days ago? What? 9 days ago? I'm not sure what you're saying. But as far as what I go over in account reviews, if you have special requests, I'm totally open to it. I can like talk about anything specific you want about your account on an account review. But generally, I just kind of like flex whatever you have, right? We just kind of like show off all the units, check and see where you're at in progress. And then I go through like what are things you can improve on key units. If there's a unit that you're like neglecting, some ideas to invest in something in the future, and then kind of like goals for you to strive for, or you know, like, okay, you're at here and you're trying to get here, this is how you're going to do that. So it kind of depends on account to account, but yeah, you know, ultimately it's a way to say thank you to like the channel members that get those account reviews. So if you want me to like take a look at some specific things on your account, that's totally doable. All right, let's go to the event. All right, it should be Seraphina Day, which is super hype. Getting our free copy of Seraphina is very exciting, unless I miscalculated. Quick clear.
Mission accomplished. Target has been eliminated.
To the nightmare difficulty. Quick clear 5 times here.
No death is without regret. Only cold oblivion.
Yes, Nikkei Union is recruiting. Jack is in my union. We are looking for strong members for the Nikkei Union. If you or someone you know has a powerful account, hit me up on Discord. Ooh, there we go. There's Seraphina. There she is.
You certainly look the part. Let's see how much fight you've got.
Dude, Seraphina is very strong. Very, very strong. The Wind Chaser team, from what I've seen, might be the new best team with Seraphina. She looks crazy, and I am going to invest in her. So, really excited to have her on the team now. Let's go to the shop and buy. I don't know, what am I even buying at this point? I guess I'll get these light armor things, medium armor things. Cool. Bob says, should you hold on to shards, you think, until Fanny and Albric are added? I mean, maybe. They are really good. They are good. I mean, Albric has been super useful. Fanny is good. I wouldn't stress about it too much, but yeah, that could be a good idea. Jack has 2 more days until he gets Seraphina. Okay. He's probably been working at things a little bit lower power level. Vic missed stuff as well. Dude, so am I ahead of people? How is that possible? I didn't buy extra runs. But yeah. If you were able to clear everything like as it came out, you should have Seraphina today. Her model is kind of funny. Let's give her some stuff.
I usually operate alone, but it seems we have potential.
Dude, she's so scary looking. Like, we have other of these like synthetic weapons of the church, but they don't look as like, you know, terrifying in the eyes as she does. We are going to skip the story. You haven't upgraded Letitia or given her any gifts, so that might be the case. Oh yeah, there are a lot of missions for that kind of thing. Like having them in the council, upgrading skills, things like that. You'll want to look. If you feel like you're missing things, hold up. I'm clicking on the wrong things. If you go here, and like click on the individual days, you can like see what missions you need to do. Like I missed a couple days, I was really busy and I didn't do Time Worn Mausoleums, like I didn't get them. But you can like scroll through and see anything that you missed on any days and go back and do those. And then it will fill up your meter more. Fanny is carrying you pretty hard. Nice. What do we need to do here? Upgrade any vassal, challenge infinite abyss, challenge blood. Okay, so just the normal daily things. Okay, so I don't need to do anything special. Let's see if we can upgrade Otavia. Yep.
There is still room to improve.
Upgrade Letitia.
Grown stronger.
Upgrade Bella.
Today's
And I guess that's it.
items are quite satisfactory.
A fulfilling day indeed.
Would I mind doing a short explanation of Night of the Hunt? Yeah, sure. When we get there, I will talk about Night of the Hunt. Oh, to the castle first.
Wander around aimlessly.
Expedition. Gotta collect these. Oh, I didn't log in earlier. I forgot. All right. We'll have to come back and like later tonight before I go to bed, I'll have to collect these. Completely forgot to log in. Today was kind of a weird day schedule-wise. Like for the day job, I actually didn't have the day off, even though it is a national holiday. But I don't actually have it off at work. But there was also like kind of nothing to do at work because like a bunch of people took it off. Anyway, yeah. Okay, regarding exploring other Bloodborne factions. Okay, let's see. Alright, so what are your thoughts on exploring other Bloodborne factions on the continent? Okay, Bella's for it. Letitia's for it. Haughty and Acapella and Van Helsing aren't going to prioritize it. Okay. We're going to do it. Because I kind of want to finish off Bella. And Letitia's kind of like more important, I think. So that was a calculated move. Wow, we went affinity up on 2 people. Nice. Use these upgrades that I just purchased.
Impressive, right?
A fulfilling day indeed.
You missed the day, the night... Wait. You missed the first day of the hunt boss? Oh, okay. You didn't know it gets locked after reset. If you check day 1 and 3, those are why you got it early, unless you have multiples of non-free Seraphina. She isn't available yet. I got her early because of day 1? What are we talking about? Oh, well, because I got copies of Letitia. So, I mean, I didn't get any Seraphina. But even then, like, okay, so I did that. But again, I missed these Time Worn Mausoleum ones. I have 3 missing missions from here. So I think even if you guys didn't get this one, you should still be able to get her if you were doing everything every day. There was a survey recently. You made sure to suggest Castlevania collab. Dude, that's a W move. Castlevania collab would be epic. Alright, let's do Time Worn Mausoleum. And who do I need? Oh, right. I was trying to get Jestels and I wasn't able to complete it before. Anybody else that I already completed that would be on the team? Okay.
Past or future, every me
Okay, so we're trying to complete some like SR units. So I went with really powerful ones here just so I can use these. We have Gestel and Iona, and then I already have these ones for the other three, but I don't want to make it too crazy of a team when I have some like weaker units on the team, you know? Hydrate, everybody, hydrate. Drink some water. Nice. I got Ionas right away. Oh, I've also never managed to complete this thing either. So sure, we'll grab it. Get another fang that I don't need. Oh, I see. So you're saying the Spirit Siphon missions were worth more than the other ones? So I guess even with the other missions that I missed, I still came out ahead a little bit. Could it be possible to clear level 75 Mausoleum with only SR units looking to finish these collectibles ASAP? Maybe. I'm not going to say it would be impossible. It could happen. We'll grab this. We'll grab this. Was the first Nikkei collab only after 6 months or so? You wonder when to get otherworldly characters. The first Nikkei collab was Chainsaw Man, and that was only like 3 or 4 months into the game. It was pretty early on, honestly. So, I mean, if we're going by that... Hey, we actually completed this. I've had this unlocked for quite a while and never managed to actually complete it. Anyway, so if we're going by like Nikkei as a model, we probably should have already gotten a collab for Silver and Blood. But, you know, yes, Silver and Blood has copied a lot of things from Nikkei, but I think, you know, something like getting a collab has a lot more to it, you know, because they gotta, you know, it's different companies negotiating different IPs. Yeah, we'll take Iona's dagger. Do we need sulfur? I don't know, we'll just take the expansion. Alright, Gestel Shield. Cool. Things are looking promising. Halloween would have been a good time for a big event. I mean, the Wind Chaser event that we're on right now is pretty dope. But yeah, they could have done more for it. Ooh, salt. Okay. Completed Ionas. Perfect. What does it even do? Pretty good. Yeah, that's a good point, Sudden. I think that Nikkei had a major launch. Like, it was like top 3 gachas for like the first few months it was out. Whereas Silver and Blood is hardly doing bad. I know people have been worried about it. I think unnecessarily so. But it's definitely not way up there on the charts like Nikkei. I just ignored Van Helsing's guns. I wonder if I'll regret that. We'll find out. I think I'll be okay. Hey, we completed Justel's shield. Alright, cool. Do I need this for anything? No. I mean, definitely the reach for Nikkei is bigger. So it is going to be easier for them to get collabs. Really? I guess I'll take the honey, even though it's like not really doing anything for me. All right, Jack. Thanks for joining the stream. Get some rest. Have a good night. Do I take this? I should probably take this. Does Clive's item work similar to Bella's in Time Lorn? I'd have to look up what Clive's does. I'm not sure what Clive's item works. What its effect even is. All right, we'll take the shell or pearl or whatever, and this, I guess. Coral. Nope. Nope. Dude, the selections are terrible. I have literally no use for either of these. Alright, but we will expand the board. I guess I'll take this coral. Sure. Dude, the rapid fire of Van Helsing is kind of crazy. Alright, sweet. We can move on from these SR units. Oh, I should have clicked it one more time. So next time, I'll probably use Impuza, and then just like some other random good units.
A fulfilling day.
Oh wait, let's see. What is since I was back there, you asked about Clive. Let me see. Okay, Time Worn Mausoleum. Oh, I also didn't collect today's rewards either. Ooh, good thing I came back. Okay. Okay, so Bella's special can summon 2 extra puppets, and her ultimate can summon 3 extra puppets as well as 1 extra Joyce. The initial damage and damage area of Joyce's ultimate are increased upon presence, and Joyce will continuously deal damage to nearby enemies. Only 2 Joyce can be present. Okay. And all damage bonus up, HP recovery rate up, healing bonus up as well. Alright, what does Clive do? What the hell does Clive even look like? Hold up. Okay, all right. I was thinking Clive Jr. Clive is just the werewolf. Okay, so that's easy. Okay. Oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Clive, where are you at? Or maybe you meant Clive Jr. since he's a summoner. Did you mean Clive Jr.? Because that would make more sense for it to potentially be the same as Bella's. You meant Clive Jr. Okay. Okay. So, he's down here. Okay. Clive Jr.'s special summons 1 extra werewolf, while his ultimate summons 2 extra werewolves, while also summoning Clive. Yeah, more or less seems like kind of the same thing. So, for Bella, she summoned 2 extra puppets normally, whereas he summons 1 extra werewolf. And then for Bella, she could summon an extra Joyce. He summons 2 extra werewolves while summoning Clive. It's very similar, yeah. It's basically a watered down version. And then all damage up 30%, physical damage up, attack speed, crit rate. Yeah, it's basically just a worse version of Bella. It's very, very similar. Using Clive and Bella would be madness. You would get a ton of summons. It's true. Put Piera on that team, and you could go crazy. That's kind of fun. Okay. What was I doing here?
Setting the chaotic world right.
I was setting the chaotic world right. That's what I was doing. Okay. We're gonna echo this. Maybe I won't actually. You know what? No. I need to hold up. I need to equip Seraphina.
See if the weapon's still sharp?
What madness is this? I didn't even equip her yet. All right, we're also gonna level up her skills. Dude, how did I forget? I got too like bogged down in dailies and lost the hype for Seraphina. Okay, I should give her... What should I give her? I mean, of my options... Maybe I'll just give her the Philosopher's Stone. Take it off Lamia for now. It's not like best in slot, but whatever. Okay, now let's put her into the transfusion.
A fulfilling.
Who do I want to take out here? Maybe Adina. Although actually... Yeah. All right, so now we'll put in Seraphina.
A hall full of warriors. That's more like it.
Yeah, dude. Van Helsing has some very strong opinions, Sutton. Ooh, and we can use Seraphina's... Oh, I never even used my acapella that was finished. All right, but we're going to put on Seraphina. That kind of looks crazy. I like that. Are there more story-based transfusion slots unlocked? You're in chapter 4 currently. No, I don't believe so. I believe this is it. And then I spent moon tears to open these last two. Unless there are some, like, a chapter 20 or something. I think 20 slots are the max free ones, as far as I know. You mostly find Seraphina creepy? I kind of do too. But you, okay, all right. You're into Seraphina thighs. I mean, that's, you know, can't blame you there. Seraphina does look good. She's scary, but also looks good. Okay, let's see if we can swap out. So I need medium, no, light. I need light church armor. So who else has light church armor? Let's filter this. All right, light armor only. Triss, can I take anything from her? Yes. Okay, let's remove all. Then go to Seraphina. Then go back to Triss.
Do you have a new task?
Okay.
Checking to see if the weapon's
So Seraphina, we'll go with this build for now. So we have just some generic tier 9 on her, all level 4 skills. And then I gave her the Philosopher's Stone, not because it's necessarily best in slot, but it's just the one that made the most sense for me to give to her at the moment. So glad they patched the jumping game. It was awful at launch. Oh, did they change it? Whoa. Hold up. Did they change it? Honestly, I was just like, screw this. Let me see. What's different about it? Wait, what's different about it now? It's the same stupid controls on PC. What did they change? Yeah, I can't use... Ugh, I hate that I'm here doing this already. We're gonna try and beat the teddy bear after this, because I think Seraphina might be a huge upgrade. Oh, I fell in a hole. Yes, I bagged it, thank God. Double magnet. Controls are better on mobile? Oh. Well, la-ti-do-da. I thought the controls on mobile were okay to begin with. Alright, sweet. Alright, we're just gonna die on purpose here, because I hit the 3 stars. Cool. Alright, no, I'm not doing more of this on stream right now. And you can't die by jumping up into a platform. Okay, that's cool. Alright. You know what, honestly, I ignored the minigames so much that I was unaware. But cool. Okay, so back to Whatever. Okay, so Tomb of the Fallen. Let's see. Wait, no, I need to be here. Let's see if we can beat floor 2 of Little Bella. I feel like Seraphina may be a game changer here. So we might die without Seth though, so that could be a problem. So I'm gonna try and do this and just go all out here.
I'll do my best. Past or
Oh, I
future,
didn't think about her
every me
buffs.
stands with you now. Past or future,
Okay, yeah, we'll
every me
leave it like
stands
this
with
then.
you now.
Okay. Yeah. We'll see what happens. What's my progress on surface mode in Nikkei? I just beat the tutorial stage. So once I got to the whole like big base area where you can do more things, I kind of just stopped. They took the bunny event from Nikkei and made it worse. Dude, for real. Dude, it was really bad. The mini game, hey, the devs pay attention, honestly. Like, props to them. Good job. Oh no, we're gonna get annihilated here. I can't stop the cast. Oh, I did stop it at the very last second. Okay, okay. Maybe this is possible. I'm telling you, maybe Seraphina really is a big game changer. If I can beat... Yo, our DPS is crazy now. Dude, Quinn is tanking it up. Dude, look, watch Seraphina here. Dude. Look, hold up. Okay, so she's doing the... Okay. Wait. I was looking at the wrong thing. Dude, look at that damage! Look at that damage! It's more than twice as much as Van Helsing right now. Okay, admittedly, this is not really a fair fight. Because this boss is specifically about being weak to the Wind Chaser team. And the whole crit mechanic. But that's still crazy. I thought Seraphina would probably be a game changer, and she totally is. Alright, let's resume. I have to hold burst. Yeah, I think I'm on a good timing rotation where they're bursting at the right time anyway. But yeah, you definitely want to burst when you have those purple bars. Okay, I went from not being able to clear this at all to kind of killing that. And nice, we got our hammer. Seraphina, extremely valuable free unit. Extremely valuable free unit. Alright, are we getting cocky here? Can we beat floor 3? Probably getting too optimistic, but let's try it.
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Okay. My copy and my team haven't been able to clear 1 HP bar. Dude, the floor 2 is way harder than floor 1. Okay. Again, I think I'm probably being optimistic here. I think I'll let them burst automatically at first. Alright, maybe I should be holding a burst soon. I don't know. How many seconds into this? Let's see. I'm gonna watch. When does it summon the toy box? For next time, if I feel like I need to hold it. Okay, so at 3:45 is when you get the first toy box. So if we die here, which we probably will.
Without end becomes this moment. And the future without limit.
Although we were already bursting and still failed. That toy box is crazy. Now blocking its other attack is going to be more doable. This one might be a bit more doable. We might even do this even without having to like hold a burst. Not quite. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh, we actually lived through that. I can't believe we lived through that. I can't believe we lived through that. The next one will probably kill us though. So that happened when I had about 3 minutes left. So just whatever happens with the toy box happens, I think. But I need to make sure that I can beat the cast of its big fire thing. We're cooked. We're cooked. Yeah. Okay.
And the future without
So let me restart. I think we might just be underpowered for this anyway.
past or future. Every me stands with you now.
Okay, so we're just going to let them auto-fight. Assuming it keeps the same attack pattern. I don't know if it stays the exact same attack pattern. We'll see.
Without end becomes this moment. And the future without limit begins from here.
But if it does, then I'll hold the burst for its big ultimate attack, and hopefully we can stop that. If I can stop that cast, then I think I'll be in decent shape. Like, this box is kind of brutal, but like I can live through it. I can live through it. The other thing is bad news. Okay. So I'm going to hold some bursts. Here we go. Oh, come on, it's close. Frickin'. Ah, I still didn't have enough damage. I still didn't have enough damage. I'm probably just underpowered. It was kind of close. Oh, and then there's another one right after. Like, only 30 seconds later, it does another one. No one. There, yeah, I think I just do not have the DPS to get through that. Okay, this is like maybe doable soon though.
Begins from here.
This shit seems like a solo union raid. Dude, it's kind of crazy. Okay, but still being just the fact that I just like changed my team to using Seraphina and then I could beat floor 2. I was nowhere close to being able to beat this before. I could only beat floor 1. So Seraphina was a massive upgrade there. Alright, I'm going to quick battle this thing twice, just because. For the sake of time on this. You know what I might do? Just for this boss, because the Wind Chaser team and Seraphina specifically is so good against it. They use the same type of armor. I might actually take this unique church ring off of Van Helsing and then use the Echo on Seraphina. Like, overall, I feel like Van Helsing is probably still the better way to go, but, like, I don't know. If she can push me through that, that might be worth it.
Is something troubling you? You can confide in me.
Oh, nice. Got a nice piece of gear for Iona.
Oh, what a coincidence. And
wish to glimpse the secrets of...
Welcome back. I've prepared. If
Gotta
you
gear
become
up all my
lost,
people.
follow the moonlight.
Don't dare avert your gaze.
Dude, who else is a fan of Goldland? I am. Is that weird? Okay.
Checking to see if the weapon's
So
still sharp.
for Seraphina, yeah, I don't know.
Setting the chaotic world right.
I might. I'm kind of glad I didn't overload this yet. I'm gonna level this. I'm gonna level this too. Not trolling, genuinely wondering, did you get Del Carlo yet? Nah, bro. Did not get Del Carlo. Del Carlo is dodging me even more than Nayuta. Has been on my altar since day one. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Still haven't gotten her. Still have not gotten her. She hates me. Okay, I don't know exactly what I want to do with this yet, but I may want to overload it on, or use the echo thing, actually on Seraphina, just for killing that bear. But tomorrow there might be a thing where it's like, you know, a mission where like, you need to enhance an equipment. So I'm going to leave that on 4 for right now. Okay. We still have a few other random things to do here, but let's go to the Night of the Hunt. So there were questions about Night of the Hunt before. So these wake up, bro. I need to wake up. What am I saying? The levels unlock based on the day, okay? So you can see level 1 is currently not available. It was open on Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Level 2 is open right now. Level 3 is also open right now. And then level 4 will be open tomorrow, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. And then level 5 is finally open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, okay? So you kind of have to keep up with it. It's open for the whole week, but you got to make sure you like do the levels as they're available. Once you beat it, then you're done. You don't need to like keep doing it, right? So even though 2 is open, if I go to the hunt rewards, I've already collected everything that I can for level 2, and I got everything on level 1. But I have not done level 3 yet, and obviously these ones aren't even unlocked yet, right? So, for these, each level will have a different enemy that you're fighting. And you can read a description about it, okay? So here. Dude, I wish I had her. Anyway. Deal as much damage as possible to the unstable newt within the time limit. No score will be recorded if the entire team dies. Okay, so you gotta make sure you live to the end. I think you have 3 minutes or something. I don't know. Whatever the battle timer is. And then you get some more description about it. Insatiable newt summons newt hatchlings, which will self-destruct on attack to attack your team. Using a lineup that excels in summoning can slow them down. So, okay, gives me a tip here. I want to use a summoner team. Top picks, Transcendent Noah, Timeless Iona, Genevieve, and Bella. Okay, well, Timeless Iona goes on every team, right? And then basically you have like a core summoning team here with Transcendent Noah, Genevieve, and Bella. But before you make your team, you want to pick buffs, okay? These buffs, I believe, are available no matter what all the time. I think these 3 buffs are always there. Typically, you don't want to choose them, though. These are kind of like generic buffs that are kind of lower power. The reason why you might choose these are that you don't have the units that go to like the specialized buff, okay? So maybe The red ones are generally going to be the best. Here's another one that can also be good, but sometimes you just might not have a unit that works specific. Some of these can be very specialized. Some of them are a little more applicable, and they're the ones you want to use if possible. So let's see. Will of Power, and these will change based on the day. So these aren't the same buffs aside from these three up here. So ultimate damage increases by 100%, but the caster will be inflicted with attack speed down, major for 30 seconds. Okay, so this is really good for units that do a lot of damage with their ultimate, obviously, right? Now, if I use Timeless Iona on my team, I probably don't want to use this, because you want her to have as high of attack speed as possible. She deals most of her damage from her basic attack. It has synergy with her ultimate. So even though we'll deal more with our ultimate, I probably wouldn't actually want to use this if I'm going to use Timeless Iona. So these are things you have to think about. What does this do? When the battle begins, gain 5 blood souls. Well, that's great, because at the beginning you can just instantly use your blood souls, right? What does this do? Blood recovery of sorceries and enchanters increased by 50%. Alright, so that's also pretty good. So I'm leaning towards using these two. So we'll go with that, and then we'll use this. So, alright. So sorcerers and enchanters and summoners are what I want to think about. So we're going to start.
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
And we'll take off
Past or future,
the Wind Chaser
every
teams
me
for now.
stands with
I'm
you
probably
now.
going to use Bella, because she's a great tank, and it said that summoners were good. I'm going to use Timeless Iona, because Timeless Iona.
Past or future,
And I also specifically
every
picked
me
my
stands
buffs
with
to
you
hopefully be
now.
good with her. Okay, so let's go to Transcendent Noah, because we're going to go with the whole summoning thing. Wait, where is Transcendent Noah? Here he is. He is a marksman, unfortunately. But fine, we'll put him there.
Them from their torment.
I could go with Genevieve. And she is a sorcerer, so she'll benefit from the buff.
The plan is
And she fits into our summoning team here. But now we still need a Crescent Moon. So for Crescent Moon, who would make sense? Acapella, obviously. And she is also an enchanter, so she'll benefit from the buff that I chose. Could use Stella, but I don't think she's appropriate here. Who's another potential Crescent Moon? Amy, but no. Yeah, okay. I think Acapella is the answer here, which Acapella is often the answer. But yeah, we're going to go with her.
This is quite interesting.
And yeah, let's see how this goes. I do think maybe we wanted Piera on here, but I think we're using Timeless Iona, so we're probably just better off. And you can see this boss has a lot of health. I'm never gonna actually kill this boss. It's just about doing as much damage as I possibly can. But you can basically, assume this is infinite health. Piera kind of mid. She is. But she is core to the summoner team. So in theory, she would go on here. And she becomes better than mid. But since we're not having to make multiple teams here, I think this is just the way to go. Grave suits the coffin better. I do agree. And every boss is going to have its own unique mechanics, right? So some of these hunt battles, you'll just be fighting a bunch of little ads. And, there's just different gimmicks to each one. So it's not just as simple as, build the best team possible and, hit the boss. It really changes a lot between fight to fight. based on what buffs and what team you want to make. All right, and then I can go to my hunt rewards and collect them, and I'm done. Because I can't do these yet, and again, I've already collected them for the lower levels, so we're good. So that is Night of the Hunt. It's kind of like Nikke's solo raid, but is kind of unique. It has a little bit more going on. I would say arguably it's a little bit more interesting. All right. So what do we have left? Infinite Abyss and Blood Arena.
Cleaning is not. All raw materials for my merchandise.
Yeah, no problem. No problem, Sudden.
And that's that. Did we overdo it?
All right. Ooh, I have Discord messages I have to answer. Ooh, I'm adjusting the screen by accident. My bad. Hold up. Fit to screen. I was clicking on too many different things. Dude, this is just a fun team. This is not a synergistic team that I have. But I just love using Stella and Mass on the same team. This is definitely my favorite, like, Abyss team. Using the Bloodborne. Also a huge fan of Lamia and, of course, Otavia.
Did we overdo it? Oh my! It seems they're out. Cleaning is not my forte.
Okay, so Blood Arena.
A fulfilling day.
The big question here is there anybody that's even fightable for me? Maybe this guy, he's stronger, but let's see. Do we have a shot at beating this person? Maybe, maybe. He definitely front-loaded, so his first team looks scary. Although, honestly, kind of a little wonky first team even, like randomly has Haughty in there. Team 2 might actually be the scariest. Team 3 is just all over the place. We might have a real shot here. I'll try it, I'll try it. I'm at a pretty significant blood power disadvantage.
The hour of execution has come.
But it's possible. See how it goes. Okay, so this was their scariest team. We lost. We were at a power disadvantage. Let's see how this one goes. I think we have a very good chance of winning this one. Yeah, they're cooked. Dude, when you see Iona burst, it's just like nothing lives through that. I mean, like, yeah, obviously, like Bella did. You'll have like some tanks that will still need cleaning up, but it's, yeah. Okay, and then I feel like we have this is their team here is just like random ass units. Like there's zero synergy with this team that they have right now. Let's just move to get out of the way of Gilrain, and then I think this will be a pretty easy win. Watch me lose this one. That would be kind of hilarious, honestly. Dude, they're kind of super tanky with their Iona shields. Bro, what if we go to time and lose this? Okay, okay, no. We broke through. We broke through. Alright. It's like suddenly, like once we kind of reached a tipping point, then they got annihilated. Okay, cool. So made it to rank 34. At this point, I think now we're just going to be like way outstatted by everybody. This is probably a big reach, but can we try rank 19? You're not great at this mode, but you finally got enough for Pavana. Nice. Pavana is pretty good in PvP. Like, putting people to sleep can be pretty valuable. Okay, I think we're just like really outstatted in this case, but we're gonna try it. I give myself like a 30% chance of winning. Let's see how this goes. I think this particular round we almost guaranteed lose, but the next two are maybe possible. Oh god, here comes the Iona burst. Oh, can Seth bring us back? Can she bring us back? Not fast enough. Yeah, alright. That win as expected. Okay. So this one is probably our best chance, I think, of the 3 fights. Well, we can probably win this one. They are tanky. I think we're getting there. We're getting there. Them having Fanny against my Starry-Eyed Iona isn't a great matchup, but... Oh no! Wow, we're actually going to take a loss here? Maybe? Oh, it's so close. Oh, okay. Alright. So now this is probably a loss, but we have a slight chance of victory here. Basically, they have the summon team versus my summon team. So what's the difference here? They have Albrecht and Cessia, whereas I'm using Lamia and Piera.
Are you sure? Time to break the cycle.
Maybe my Stella can take out their Transcendent Noah quickly? I don't know. We're pretty outstatted here. We'll see how this goes.
That's not a customer.
god, there's so much happening with so many summons, I can't even really tell what's going on. Oh boy, yeah, we're losing, we're losing. Dude, trying to actually evaluate this battle though was like just too much, too much. Okay. Alright, well, you know, like I said, I figured I probably wouldn't win, but it was like the next most possible fight. We were trying to get a really high rank there. No regrets. Alright, let's do our normal gauntlet fights. Ooh, these are all strong players. Bro, are these all like way higher CP than me? Come on, give me a reasonable opponent here. Okay, yeah, we'll quick battle these.
Past or future, every me stands with you. Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Care to give it a try? Past or future, every me stands with. Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Care to give it a try? Past or future, every me stands with you now. Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound.
Just take out some easy opponents.
Past or future, every me
Get the
stands
daily
with you
points. I don't always quick battle them. Sometimes I actually like watch them and go for some like stronger opponents. Like what about this one? Is this worth going for? This is tough, but let's try it. Let's try this. They are stronger. This would give me a lot of points though. Let's actually watch this fight. This is like an interesting enough proposition. The thing is, they have Fleeting Bella and Iona together, which is very scary. How can I set this up? Can I get Stella to assassinate someone better?
Time to break the cycle. We fight.
What if I move like this? I'm trying to get away from the chess piece, so we're not just getting hit in the face by that. The problem with this arrangement, though, is now Gilrain is going for Iona, so that's not good.
We fight to bring peace.
Please, be gentle with those flowers.
Time to break the cycle.
I'm really, like, moving people around a lot. I think maybe this is actually our best arrangement here. Because I wonder, Gilrain might actually not even hit Stella, because they're going to teleport at the same time. He's going to go for Iona, and then Stella won't even be there anymore.
Time to break the cycle.
Let's see how this goes. Okay, yeah. That worked out well. Oh my god. Nope, we're getting wrecked. Just too outstatted. He had a lot of power. His Iona just ripped through me. It didn't even matter. Well, I was trying to punch up on BP, so. Alright. Not bad, not bad. I think that was all the things. Right? I'm not forgetting anything. Pretty sure that was all the things. Oh, a clan notification. Oh, let's do our ancestral vault really quick. Give my tributes. Now we're good. All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We're going to go ahead and end the stream there. Hope you guys had as much fun as I did. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for the renewed memberships, the subscriptions. Really appreciate all of you guys. I will be putting out a video tomorrow about a brand new game, okay? So please check that out. I think it looks pretty fun, pretty funny. Yeah. Also, first ever sponsorship deal that I got, okay? So, yeah. Give me the views. Give me the views, okay? If you're trying to support the channel, that's an easy way to do it. And then next stream will, of course, be on Thursday. And we can talk about some more new things that are coming to Nikkei at that point. And yeah, hope you guys have a great night or morning, whatever time of day it is for wherever you guys are at in the world. And I will catch you guys in the next video or stream.